So this is the kindergarten classroom. Don't remember any opening windows in it before. This all used to be dirt. Right over here, me and my buddy, we had the same cowboy shoes, or cowboy boots, and we dig holes right here while we all waited in line to get in. That's nice. Some other classes over here. We took out the train playground equipment not too long ago. They put this new stuff in and then closed down the school. The drain wasn't here. Obviously things were a lot different. Lots of chunks of building weren't here. Hopefully they don't tear it down and build apartments, but that's probably what they're gonna do. At least we still get to walk around it. Yeah, there was a courtyard over here, which is now part of the building. And we had some bars that we could just hang on over here, and that was it. They improved that. Notice it's all grass out there. They put that in right before they closed the school. So after being around for like 40 years, needing grass, right when they put it in, they closed the school. But we still had fun. It was probably better without grass because we could just dig wherever we wanted. Yeah, we had the wood playground stuff down here. There's a used to be a place for tug of war over here. The drain, that's gone. Right down there in the corner is the courtyard they did not fill up. And they put grass everywhere, which is great. It's just bad timing. Looks like they leveled it out better for an actual field for soccer. Whatever, that they're never gonna do now. Over there is where we dug our little forts. Looks like the ditch is pretty much gone. When it rained, the water would go through the middle of this field and then down there. We would dam it up, which is so much fun. You're always on a time limit because, you know, lunch hour is gonna be done. So a limited amount of time to dam everything up. Yeah. So I had class in that courtyard, I think. Some of these it's kind of hard to remember where your actual room was. I think right there is one of my classrooms, or it might have been on the end here. And I think I had one in this old courtyard at one point. When we got to visit this school a couple years ago, Russ and I we didn't get to take our time. It was a real quick walkthrough. We were lucky enough for that, but it would have been nice to just kind of mosey around. It's the same thing at A West. You could go to the gymnasium and the auditorium, and that's pretty much it. And you really wanted to go to the classrooms. Yeah, it's really neat to go in these places when you can. Yeah, there's a courtroom here. This didn't come all the way out. I think I had a classroom in two different places in this courtroom, courtyard. But one of the very few pieces of original equipment left is that rainbow bar over there. Wasn't in that spot, but that's original. The train they took out like 2 years ago, so that made it a long time. All these backyards here. Obviously those buildings were part of the school, now they're houses, but we had more playground because you could go all the way up there, and they had these big giant concrete tubes they plant under big streets. We had one for each building, but those have been gone for years. When you're a kid, you don't think these things will ever change, but it's amazing how much they actually do. Yeah, if you go inside, they've painted a lot of the really nice brick, especially in the gym. Used to have this really nice dark brick that they painted all blue and looks cheap. Same thing they do in the houses. Every time someone refurbishes a house, they paint all the brick. It looks nice at first, but oh, somebody else is coming up.